I've had uneven hair and it's not fun. And at this point, I don't do my daughter like that because let's be honest, she's not about to get talked about in school. Hi guys, I'm Jasmine and what's your name?
Nyla, mini mommy, mini mama.
Mini mama, my mini me. She is biracial mixed. My mom is Caucasian, my dad's African American. Her dad is just African American. She has a little bit of all that going on, and then me, I have a few different textures here, different texture in the back. So we're here to talk to you today about how to maintain different textures, because even if your hair is curly, kinky, our textures are not the same, but you can maintain different textures with the right products and the right tips. Isn't that right?
Yes, it is.
It is. Tip number 1. This is the most important tip that I can give. Do not cut their hair because you're not licensed, okay? Rule number 1. When it comes to cutting their hair, that's not what we're here for. You shouldn't have to cut the hair just to get a tangle out, because with our hair, and as most of you know, we have shrinkage. So when you cut our hair, it's going to take a longer time for our hair to grow back to the normal length because of that shrinkage, and it's going to damage it. It's going to damage that curl pattern to match the other curl patterns as well. Next tip. When it comes to cutting hair, I told you I've been there, and that's because my mom did used to cut the knots out of my hair. You know, I always had my hair pulled back, and when we let it down, there'd be knots in there, and instead of brushing them out, we cut them out. I don't cut my daughter's hair. The best way, and the way I do it, is I condition it. Conditioner is the best thing when it comes to our hair because it's that moisturizer. So I soak my daughter's hair down in conditioner, and then, like we talked about earlier, I find me a nice brush, or sometimes I can even just look at the knot myself after putting conditioner in, and I just piece the hair out of it, because with that conditioner it leaves it to where you're not pulling the hair, and you're not breaking and damaging the hair, and you're not cutting the hair. Do not cut their hair, because again, I've been there and I've had uneven hair and it's not fun. And at this point, I don't do my daughter like that because let's be honest, she's not about to get talked about in school. So we're not cutting hair. Is a big tip. Don't use this on your kids' hair. Kinky, curly, anything like that, whatever texturized, my kid will be the best one to tell you it's going to pull their hair. And you're going to say, no, it's not. It advertises detangling. It advertises to use on wet hair and hairs with texture. This is what you use with hairs of texture, this kind of brush. The curls are going to get wrapped around the balls, and I don't know if you can kind of see, you might not, but the balls kind of stick out, whereas in this, it's just straight, you know, like it just glides right off of it. It moves with your hair. There's no stopping it, you know, it's going to go and it's not going to pull your hair, you know, like it's going to go with the flow. This is just going to pull all the flow out. We're gonna call this, and y'all know it, diffuser. A lot of people, when it comes to drying hair, they have different attachments. Let's say like that. There's different attachments, they do different things. With kinky, curly, texturized hair, the diffuser is going to be very, very important, because this is what's going to kind of keep the curl with it. You know, if there's some attachments, if you have, you know, really straight hair, even just kind of wavy hair, you know, you use a completely different attachment. You dry your hair a completely different way. When you think about, you know, drying just like straight hair or something like that, you can do a quick dry, move everything around, and you're good to go. When it comes to this, we don't do it that way. We put it on our hair and we lift it up, you know, like you want it to scrunch your hair, you know, you want it to be where, and you're gonna hold it, you know, you want it, you're gonna be patient. You're gonna hold it, because once it dries and you're gonna let it go, the curls and the texture will fall with it. So you can't be rushed with it. You can't be, you know, zip, 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 keep on going. You need it to be held and scrunched, you know, as they say, you know. All you know, mothers out there with happy little children like this and crazy hair like this?
Yes.
I'm Jasmine and
This is me, Nene.
this is Nyla. It's a process and it's hard, but don't give up because there is a lighter side to it. It's just, you know, stay happy and let your kid be happy because curls are really, really fun. You gonna say bye?
Bye.
Bye.